Oh, there you go. Hey guys, this is the first episode of Mark Talk, and welcome. And what's going on? What's going on with you guys? Anybody wants to come and just chat for a while? There we go. What are you guys up to? Let me know. Pretty cool. Here we go. All right. How's everybody doing? Anybody want to join me? Just finished watching TNA Bound for Glory. Pretty good show. Oh, who's in here? Wrestling Canada. Hello. Hey, how's it going, sir? How you doing? Just finished watching Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory. Thought it was a pretty good show. Hello. There you go. Hey, how's it going, King Taco? How's it going? So, just finished watching Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory. It was a great show. And yeah, a couple of stupid parts like Ellsworth coming back and the Ali stuff was kind of stupid. But all in all, pretty good pay-per-view. And how you guys doing? What are you guys up to? No, I'm using my laptop. That's what I'm using right now. What are you guys up to? Doing good? How about you? I'm doing good too. Just chilling on a Sunday night. Watching Andre versus Hogan in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, sweet, cool. Oh yeah, Andre and Hogan were in Japan for a while. Cool. Oh, Bruce and Brody went there. Stan Hansen went there. Like a lot of people were Vader, former IWGP champion. Brock Lesnar. Like a lot of people went to Japan. Made great careers. Bam Bam Bigelow, former IWGP Tag Team Champion Vader. Ultimate Hulk fan 31. Hey there, what's up? What's going on? Guess I just finished watching Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory. I hadn't ordered or seen a TNA pay per view in Christ. The last thing I ordered was what 2007 was the last time I actually ordered a TNA pay per view. TNA was good from '02 to about 2007 2008. Then it went just crappy. Now it's getting good again. So there we go. Now we can actually see. Holy crap! There we go. But yeah, I always love wrestling. Been a fan for about what I'd say I was 8 years old. Yeah, probably 8 years old. WrestleMania 1, 1985. Oh my goodness. I've watched everything. WCW, ROH, ECW, you name it. Always been a long time wrestling fan. Always will be. I've been through the ups and downs. I've seen every era that passed by. And I always like the attitude and ruthless aggression. Might be uploading some Steiner Brother match when Steiner Brothers were awesome in Japan. Former, I think, the BGP tag champs too. And United States tag, WCW tag, WWF tag, Scott Steiner, US TV World, and Rick Steiner was US champion, also TV and tag. So yeah, very highly decorated tag team. Steiner was world champion. Just a TNA tag champ, Steiner or Scott Steiner with Booker T. So like I'm not good on dates and places, but I'm good at like who won what. Like love the Steiner brothers. I liked it when he hit the Frankensteiner. Awesome move. And the top rope bulldog for the tag finisher, that was awesome. They had a great match with the Head Shrinkers at WrestleMania 9. They had great matches with Butch Reed and Ron Simmons, Doom and WCW, with the Freebirds. They had great matches with anybody. Steiner brothers were awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me in here. This is pretty cool. My first ever live stream. If you see me getting close to the screen, I am blind in one eye. I'm legally blind in one eye, and it can't be fixed. I'm blind in the left eye completely, so that's why I have to go close to see the comments. One of the matches in Rick Steiner talking, taking on the NWGP champion in 2002. Nice, awesome. 2002. Who was the NW? Who was the New Japan Pro Wrestling champion in 2002? Ooh, that is a can't remember who was at that time. I know Scott Norton was the IWGP champion. There's only a few American wrestlers who actually won the IWGP title. Brock Lesnar won it. Vader. Pretty sure Stan Hansen. I could be wrong about him. But a lot of American wrestlers won the IWGP title. Not too many. I remember Masahiro Chono. I remember Great Muda winning that belt. My favorite tag team of all time had to be Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. AWA Tag Champs, WCW, and NWA Georgia Championship Wrestling, AWA Tag Champs. Like Legion of Doom never probably got the biggest ovation. They were like the Stone Cold of the tag team division. Nobody got a bigger ovation than the Road Warriors. Hawk and Animal. Vader, Hansen, Norton, Angle, Wrestler. Yeah. What's your list of all time what's your list of all dream matches in WWE? I'd like to see if they do it right, because WWE sometimes likes to frig up. Look at Nakamura AJ. They frigged up that feud. It was just all about low blows and stuff. They could have had great feud. Look at what they had did in New Japan. Awesome. Up in Wrestle Kingdom, they would have had an awesome match. They could have redone that in WWE, but they always frig up the major rematch feuds. But I'd like to see AJ, Daniel Bryan. I think that would be pretty good. I'd like to see actually Nakamura, Daniel Bryan. And I'd like to see Joe and Bryan have a match. For me personally, I'm amazed that Vince actually likes AJ Styles because he's not a homegrown WWE guy, and I can't believe he actually likes AJ Styles. Holy crap! Wow. Like, but to me, there could be what could be a dream match. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing in a one-on-one match Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan. Let them showcase what they can do. Because Tyler Black in ROH was awesome. I think they would be a great one-on-one match, actually. Same thing for Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan. I think they'd have an outstanding match. Kevin Steen would have an outstanding match with him and Bryan. Or AJ and Kevin Owens, which I don't think wrestled that much. Maybe once on SmackDown or something, but Owens and AJ. A lot of dream matches that can still happen. That would be awesome. Like I always liked wrestling trivia and wrestling knowledge. I always liked it. Something I always wanted to learn up and learn as much as I could about it. I'm not saying I know everything. God knows I do not. But I know most stuff. Like how many times Austin was WWF champion? 6 times. How many Intercontinentals did he win? 2. How many tag titles did he win? He won 4 with 4 different partners. He won it with Shawn Michaels. He won it with Undertaker. He won it with Triple H, and he won it with Dude Love. So there you go. Just stuff like that. I usually retain that information pretty good. There are a few people selling their whole ROH collection on Facebook. Wow, jeez. See me, I like the physical copy, and even though I got the network, I wouldn't trade my physical copy for anything. I like the physical copy. If something happens to the network, you're screwed. So that way I got the physical copy. Well, I've got every WWE release that ever released. I'm only missing the best of Tree Life Crew for TNA. That is the only TNA DVD I am missing. I cannot find it anywhere. That is the only TNA DVD I'm missing to get the entire TNA library. And I got some ROH. I got about 15, 20 of them. I've got ECW. I've got CCW. I have got almost any Smoky Mountain. I've got almost any wrestling promotion you can think of on almost any wrestler. I've got a DVD of them somewhere. I've got over 800 plus in my collection. I've got every in your house, from dubbed straight from VHS to DVD, right from Coliseum Video. Got every in your house, King of the Ring, all the old school pay-per-views, you name it, I got it. And I'm glad to own them and have them. I put all my VHS on DVD because I was tired of having a VCR tape or VHS tape get eaten by the VCR. So I put all my VHS tapes on DVD, and it's awesome. Ring of Honor, man. Kenta Kobashi and Samoa Joe. Check out that Ring of Honor match. Awesome. Check out Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. Fantastic. Great matches. CM Punk and Samoa Joe had an awesome trilogy, 2 1-hour draws, and then the last one Joe finally beat Punk. But holy crap. Like, great matches in Ring of Honor. I got 70% of all ROH DVDs made. Nice. That is awesome. Holy crap. Nice. Oh yeah, if it wasn't so expensive to collect DVDs, right now I'm trying to get the releases, only the releases that come out for WWE and TNA. I'm trying to get those right now because those are the easy ones to find. The other ones sometimes are hard and pricey, especially if you go on eBay. They can be. But yeah, a lot of people like don't know that like Jamie Noble used to wrestle in WWE. As he wrestled in ROH as James Gibson was a former ROH champion. Austin Aries, former Ring of Honor champion. Homicide, former Ring of Honor champion. So see, a lot of people, Samoa Joe, former Ring of Honor champion. A lot of people don't know that. They just stick to WWE and that's all they watch. So it's kind of cool, like to see Tyler Black. Or I used to be Seth Rollins. Like, wow. I hate it when they go to WWE and they give them stupid names like the War Machine. They're the War Raiders. I don't mind the War Raiders, good name, but some of them have just a crappy name. Get a double of ROH Best of Spanky, which is a rare DVD. Yes, it is very rare, extremely rare. I got the first ROH DVD, I do believe. I also have a signed Bret Hart DVD and a signed Twist of Fate, the Matt and Jeff Hardy story. I got it signed by Matt Hardy. These are the only two wrestlers I've ever met. Hey, Relaxing Ghost, thank you for joining me. Awesome. Takes my time. It's taking me a while sometimes to read the chat. Sorry, I'm vision impaired, so bear with me. Uh, but the first ROH DVD, wasn't it Round Robin? Wasn't that the first event back in the '02? I do believe. It was Christopher Daniels and Loki, I think it was. If I might be mistaken, it might be the second event. So either first or second, I can't quite recall. But I do have that one. I found it at a local wrestling event here that they were selling. Round Robin Challenge, I think it was called. Yes, you are right. My dream matches in WWE is Sting versus Undertaker. Yep. Sting should have won at WrestleMania against Triple H, no doubt. And Brock Lesnar versus Batista. Actually, that wouldn't be half bad. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Triple H. If Randy could come back to wrestle in WWE. Yes, I think, obviously, Hogan was there at the right time at the right place back in the 80s, but I think Savage should have had the title more than he did. He was great in the ring, great promo guy. Savage could do everything. He was the CM Punk of that era. I swear to God, Savage was good. He should have had a longer and better title. Hogan was just there at the right time at the right place. That's my opinion on that. I'll always love the Macho Man. Macho Man, Jake Roberts, Roddy Piper. For me, the five best people on the mic: Roddy Piper, Dusty Rhodes, Nature Boy Ric Flair. I'll give it to The Rock. Rock had usually the fans eating out of the palm of his hand. And Mankind. Check out Mankind's ECW promos that he cut. Some of the greatest promos. So, and Jake Roberts had great promos. Those are just my top guys that were on the mic. That's just me. What do we got here? Kane Dewey promos are awesome. Yeah, I remember that one. Or the anti-hardcore promos. Or anti-hardcore promos. Those were pretty good too. If you're a trader, it's better to trade on Facebook rather than eBay. No, I do not trade any DVDs. I can sell movies. I can sell games. I will not trade or sell any of my wrestling DVDs. No, they're all coming with me no matter where I go. Oh yeah, got every Blu-ray WWE ever made. Every, like I said, every pay-per-view from India House 1 to the Wrestling Classic, the one that Jen Dog won in the tournament final against Savage by Canada. Got the WrestleMania 1. Like I said, I've got every pay per view the big event from '86 from the CNE Center. I have over 100 Coliseum videotapes that I dubbed to DVD. I think I got a pretty good collection in my eyes. In the white cabinet you see here, and I got another one over here. So I got two cabinets full of DVDs, two really deep, huge collection. Where he's wearing the sunglasses and they fall off because his ear is gone. Yep, lost his ear in Germany against Vader to win the old head caught in the rope spot. I'm trading my old doubles and FMW DVD. FMW, I've got Crash and Burn. I've got the Best of the Enforcer, the Masato Tanaka DVD. I've got Hayabusa. I've got a lot of, let's say, 8 or 9 FMW DVDs. That was an extreme federation or company, I should say, in Japan, kind of like ECW in North America. So, yeah, I always loved Cactus Jack and McFoley. Oh, awesome, freaking cool. That is the most indestructible man on the face of the planet, I think. Cactus Jack. Can anybody hear me all right? No, probably the reception's not the greatest, but it's what I got. See if I can maybe move it somewhere and make a little bit more light in here. Uh, a little bit more light. There we go. What do we got? Okay. Well, yeah, I could talk about wrestling for hours. That's always been a passion and a hobby of mine. So check out some great DVDs like Elbow WWE releases, but check out and Rock and Roll Express. First wrestling tape I got was 1999, and it was ECW Heatwave 95. Oh, nice, cool. I got a few ECW ones. I got Heatwave. I think I got a Heatwave 98. I think that's the one I got. I Nick Rouge 99. I've got Miracle on 30, not Miracle on 34th Street, Massacre on 34th Street. Got a lot of ECW too. Sting should have won that WrestleMania 31. He's my favorite wrestler and also Brock Lesnar. See, I didn't mind Lesnar's first run. I didn't mind Brock Lesnar's first run. I think his second run wasn't the greatest because to me, champion should always be on the show, and he was a part timer, and he's only in it for the money and the big money. Granted, every wrestler should be in it for the money, I guess, but to me, the second run wasn't as great as his first. And I think a champion should be on the show at all times, and the show should center around the champion. Just my opinion on Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't like Roman Reigns. I think he's okay in the ring at best, and his promo and mic skills suck. He should have turned heel. He should have beat the holy crap out of the Undertaker at WrestleMania and didn't. He just walked off and that's it. Should have turned heel right after that, in my opinion. And put Paul Heyman with him would have been awesome. But no, I don't know why. Hey, somebody like if you guys like Lesnar, that's all right. I don't mind him, but I just can't. I don't like the way he was champion. Just, that's just me. Out of the three people I'm gonna name, who do you guys think is the best in-ring performer of all time? Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, or Ric Flair? Those are usually the three names that come up. Who do you guys think? Some people would say Shawn Michaels because he was a high flyer. He could hang with anybody. Never had a bad match. Same thing for Bret. He wasn't a high flyer, but he could hang with anybody and always had great matches. But to me, promos, uh, the way he carried himself, everything. I think Ric Flair was one of the greatest of all time. It would be hard to rank three of them in. I'd say probably Flair, Shawn, and Bret as three of the best all-time technicians in the ring. And yes, I'm getting the Shawn Michaels unreleased. I like the unreleased stuff. It's awesome. Something you won't find on the network. I like the unreleased sets. Brian. Oh, hey, Brian. A red rose absorbs all colors but red. Red is therefore the one color that is not. Okay. Hello, Brian. I wish he was a full-time wrestler. In his second run, he would have dominated Raw on TV. Yes, I agree with that statement, that he should have dominated Raw. But it's easy to dominate Raw because we don't have anybody much on Raw right now. So it's easy to dominate that show. I think SmackDown is the better show, actually. They have better matches on SmackDown. And I think they got better storylines. I can't sit and watch a 3 hour Raw. It's no. And I'm a huge wrestling fan. I never missed a SmackDown or Raw back in the day. I used to watch them all. And now I just watch usually the highlights of what happened on Raw. I still keep up with the product, but I can't stay up every Monday night for 3 hours to watch Raw. SmackDown, yes, it's 2 hours. I can watch it. They should put Raw back to two, in my opinion. They got too many shows. They got Raw, they got SmackDown, they got 205 Live, they got the Beyond Classic going on, they've got NXT, they've got too much television programming, in my opinion. They should cut back. And for the pay per views, put them back to 3 hours or 2 hours and 40 minutes. You don't have to have everybody on the roster on the card. Stop that, please. Don't have 7 hour WrestleManias and SummerSlams. Just try and put the people who deserve to be on the pay per view go on the pay per view. That's my opinion. Like, yes, whoever's been winning more matches and doing the best promos and stuff, yes, you deserve to go on the pay per view. The other people, no. That's just my opinion. But it should be back like it was in the day. And the fans have got to get into the matches. WWE lately has had a couple of good opening matches to their pay per views, and then the rest goes downhill. In my back in the day, you can watch an old WCW pay per view like Bash at the Beach '96. The fans were on their feet from the opening match to the end match, to the last match. That was back in '96, and I wish the fans would get more into the matches. It makes a match better when the fans are in it, in my opinion. Like sometimes they'll do a great, crazy move and the fans are just sitting on their hands. Like, dear God, do something. Like NXT is amazing. A 5 match card is better than a 13, 14 match SummerSlam or WrestleMania. Why? Well, because it's run by Triple H. That's just my opinion. If Triple H can get a hold of the main roster and can do the same that he's doing with NXT, it would be actually a lot better. Her ratings would go up, and I think they would do better if Triple H can get a hold of the main roster. But me, I think Vince is going to leave it to Stephanie McMahon, and I hope not, because I think she's more like her father. I want him to leave the company to Triple H and let him run the company, like have total control of the company. I think it would do wonders because Triple H has done an amazing job with NXT. If Triple H wasn't Vince's son-in-law, NXT wouldn't be there. That's my opinion. I swear to God that's true. If it was anybody else running NXT, Vince would have folded that NXT brand a long time ago. I think Triple H is doing a fantastic job. Well, we got 4 people in here. Hope you guys smash that like. It's my first live stream. I am a little nervous talking sometimes in front of the mic, but hey, gotta start somewhere. Well, that's crazy. That a 5-match NXT card is better than a 14 or 13-match pay-per-view card. That is wow. That is just nuts. NXT, there's never been a crappy NXT. Every NXT pay-per-view has been great to awesome to amazing. Why can't the main roster do that? And whenever they get called up to the main roster, Vince puts them on in a stupid gimmick. Rarely will they leave him alone and not bother him and keep him the same as they were in NXT. If I was under contract with WWE, I would say, hey, give me money, I'll go on the main roster, sure. But I want the option to go wrestle in New Japan. I want an option to go wrestle in Ring of Honor. You do realize that all WWE or all wrestlers are independent contractors. They are allowed to go and wrestle for all the companies, and Vince can't do anything about it. The reason why you don't see WWE guys appear in New Japan and Ring of Honor and stuff is because they wrestle so much, almost the entire year, that when they have time off, they want to spend time with their families. They don't want to go wrestle somewhere else, and they wouldn't have the time anyway to do it. But they can. They are independent contractors. They can go wrestle where they want. Well, we got 2 people in here. But hey, if you guys, whatever you guys want to talk about, it doesn't have to be wrestling. It can be anything. I just enjoy talking about wrestling. Well, yeah, who are you guys' favorite, like all-time wrestlers? Between Brett, Shawn, and Flair. I think Flair was by far the greatest out of the 3. I pretty much stopped watching WWE on TV because I just don't like the changes with the new era. It's not the same as the reality era from 2014 to 2016. Yeah, the PG thing, of course, didn't help. I wish they would get rid of Extreme Rules because nothing's extreme, and I wish that I know you can't do chair shots. I understand why, but you can get hit in the head with a monitor or a steel step, but you can't use the steel chair. It's kind of dumb. And I wish they would use the cell more when they have Hell in the Cell matches. Like there's been a few good ones. I think Shane and Owens was a good Hell in the Cell. Even Roman Reigns and Owens had a good Hell in the Cell, but they just used weapons in it. They didn't really use the cell. I also think Jeff Hardy and Orton was a great Hell in the Cell. Taker and Brock from 2015 Hell in the Cell. I think that was good. But the rest, they really shouldn't have Hell in the Cell matches anymore. Just my opinion. And the PG, like I said, the PG era hasn't helped. Like Ruthless Aggression and Attitude Era, the two best eras in wrestling. And I like the '80s, Golden Era too. I always like the '80s wrestling too. That's why I can't sit now and watch a 3 hour Raw. It's no, it's like an hour and 20 minutes of talking, and then the rest is wrestling. Like, come on, man. Like back in the day, we wanted to know what Stone Cold Steve Austin was going to do and what was going to happen. And even in the Attitude Era, everybody had their place. Val Venus, Godfather, Nation of Domination. The groups they had back then, Nation of Domination. They had who else? They had DOA. They had the Truth Commission. They had the Hart Foundation, like Owen, Bulldog, Brett Pillman, and Owen. They had so many factions back then. It's not even funny. They had DX. They had so many factions. And now there's barely any factions. In the main roster of WWE, there's barely any managers. My God. Like, look at back in the day. Mr. Fuji, Jimmy Hart, Bobby Heenan, Classy Pretty Blassie. They had Jimmy Hart. They had the Grand Wizard. They had Arnold Skol. They had so many managers back in the day. Now they basically have Paul Heyman. That's it for a manager. So I just missed the glory days of wrestling. I do still keep in touch with the product. I do watch the pay-per-views. I still do that, yes. Always will. I just wish they would stop cramming so many people on the pay-per-view. Well, we got two people in here. Smash that like button. If you guys like wrestling, if you guys want to talk about anything, it's you guys. I'm here for you guys. And back in the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression, you didn't see Austin and Taker fight 17 times in a row. No, we saw them maybe fight. Let's see, they fought at SummerSlam '98. They fought at Judgment Day '98 and then triple. No, it was Austin the ref, Taker and Kane for the title at Judgment Day of that year. They also had, I think, Austin and Taker teaming up against Mankind and Kane at Fully Loaded '98. And then they had Austin and Taker a few other times, but they didn't have them like 17 times in a row like Orton and Cena. Like, come on, man. Know how to make a feud. Like here, I'll give you Diesel and Brett fought at the '95 Survivor Series. They fought at the Royal 94 Survivor Series, sorry, the no bar match. Then they fought at the Royal Rumble, and then they fought at the '94 King of the Ring. 3 matches. They had relatively close together. That's how you do a feud. You don't book them on every pay per view in the year. Like, dear God. Like Mankind and The Undertaker. They fought in Hell in the, They fought at a Buried Alive in October. They fought at SummerSlam in the Boiler Room Brawl. They fought on Raw, I think in a no holds barred match, if I remember correctly. And then they fought at Survivor Series '96. Maybe what 4 times tops in one-on-one matches. That's not bad. That's how you do a feud. You got to do Batista Cena for 17 times or Orton Cena for 17 times. So like, I like New Japan. Like they usually have tournaments to decide who gets the next title shot. And usually when the champion loses, they don't get an automatic rematch like in WWE. When you stop at the 17 rematches, why don't stop that? You win, you lose the title, you get one rematch. You don't win, you go to the back of the line. You are no longer number one contender. That's what you should do. They don't have to get 17 rematches. Like, jeez, man. I think you kind of look like Jim Cornette. Oh well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I like Jim Cornette. He was the man. He was the on the committee for WCW and TNA. He also Ring of Honor. He owned Ohio Valley Wrestling with Danny Davis, and he had Smoky Mountain Wrestling. So Jim Cornette was the man and a great manager. Next to Bobby Heenan, probably the second greatest manager of all time. Jim Cornette managed the Midnight Express. Oh yeah, great feuds with the Rock and Roll Express. Good old Camp Cornette. The Kazoo, the Bulldog, and all that. Managed to have any Bollies. He had some pretty good guys under in his stables. Well, we're going on a 35-minute mark here, and it's going pretty good so far. I'm enjoying this. There's only about two people in here, and I've got 2 likes, so that's pretty cool. Keep smashing those like buttons. If you guys want to talk about video games, movies, wrestling, it doesn't matter. I just that's my special not my specialty, but that's what I like to talk about is wrestling. I always loved it, always will. I can sit here for hours and talk about wrestling. It's I can agree with you, I can disagree with you. At the end of the day, we all love wrestling. You guys like who you like, I like who I like, and that's cool. Yeah, he was our best manager. Yeah, he was one of the best in my opinion. Jim Cornette. I like to listen to his podcast and his YouTube videos he does. Awesome. The Jim Cornette Experience and Drive. Awesome stuff. Because he basically worked for the company there is. So it's cool to listen to the stories and stuff he has to say. Two two likes and two people in here. Well, maybe only one person in here, I think. Thank you, all time Hulk fan 31 for joining me. Are you into superhero movie genre? I've seen a lot of superhero movies from Superman versus Batman. I've seen Spider Man. I've seen Batman. You name it, I've probably seen it at some point in time. Yes, I do have the Avengers on Blu-ray. I saw Ant Man. What else did I see? I saw Wonder Woman. I saw a lot of other superhero movies. I like superhero movies. I like action movies. Action and comedy are probably my two favorite genres. I like movies like Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, uh, Shawshank Redemption, stuff like that. My kind of movies. Beverly Hills Cop, 1, 2, and 3, RoboCop, Rambo. Uh, I'm not too fussy when it comes to movies. I'll practically watch anything, but I prefer and like comedy and action better. I'll probably go another 20 minutes, making an hour stream for my first one. It's not my best thing. If Relaxing Ghost is still in here, thank you for joining me too. Thank you everybody that joined me tonight. My favorite comedy movie of all time, Happy Gilmore. Always like that movie. Awesome. Adam Sandler. That's my favorite comedy movie. But I was like Commando, Predator, Kickboxer was good. Death Warrant, I think, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bloodsport was awesome. Uh, Anything with like Jackie Chan in it. Rush Hour was good. So it's any type of kind of Expendables. I thought the Expendables were pretty good movie. I like the Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin in it. That was cool. See No Evil with Kane was actually pretty good. No Holds Barred with Hogan and Zeus. Tiny Lister, I do believe is real name. But yeah, just movies like that. They Live with Roddy Piper. Check that out. Awesome movie. Awesome movie. Like Total Recall, Eraser. What else? I thought Reservoir Dogs was a great movie. Scarface, great movie. My favorite superhero franchise movie, probably have to go Batman and Spider Man. No, but I would like to see that one. That would be cool. I would really like to see the Venom one. I always like Venom. Great character. But that would be cool. I want to see that. I saw Deadpool. I haven't seen the second one, but saw Deadpool. I like that one. That was pretty cool. I liked all the X Men movies. Logan was good, and basically all the X Men movies were good. I got all I saw all eight Fast and the Furious movies. Great stuff. I liked Rundown with The Rock. I liked Walking Tall. I thought Rock did some pretty good movies. He's had some crappy ones, but I thought for the most part, he's had good movies. Okay, I think some movies though they went too much with the sequels. Like Transformers should have had just one, maybe two, and stopped. Terminator 1, 2, and 3, Rise of the Machines. Like Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Rise of the Machines was good. They should have stopped it right there and not go any further because the other ones sucked, in my opinion. Same thing for Home Alone. Should have had 1, 2, 3 was all right. Stop there. Don't make 4 and 5. Well, just some movies they should have stopped. They should not have kept on going. We got 2 people in here and 2 likes. Go check out Wrestling Paladins channel. Go check out All Time Hulk Fan 31. Go check out their channel. This is a can be a sub for sub room. It can be show your support. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to support, go ahead. I will definitely support you guys back, and you will see my name on your channel. I don't mind whatever you guys decide to do. You can talk about basically anything. Video games, I don't play shooters because, of course, with my vision, I don't have the depth perception or the hand and eye coordination, I guess it would take to play shooters. And I prefer to play sports and wrestling games, obviously. That's what I play for video games. I have a PS3 and a PS4. If you want to add me on there, it's Mark Boy 360. And I do have a mini Nintendo Classic. My favorite comedy movie is The Mask with Jim Carrey. Nice. I do have Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and I do have Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey. I do have those two of his. The Mask would be awesome. If I ever see The Mask somewhere for cheap, I'll pick that up. That was a great movie. I think Liar was good. I think The Cable Guy was good. A lot of Jim Carrey movies were good. Dumb and Dumber. They shouldn't have made a remake of that one. It's another thing. They should not make a remake. If the movie's good the first time, don't make a remake. Like, come on, man. If you guys want to support each other, go right ahead. Like I said, if you guys want to sub for sub, go right ahead. Heading into 46 minutes in here. That's pretty cool. And once this, I'm going to leave the stream up, so hopefully I can get some good feedback on my stream. Like I said, I've always been a little camera shy. I never was too good at doing presentations in school, so I was never a presentation in front of the class kind of guy. So, and I am from Canada actually, Nova Scotia, Canada. I am French. I have a French accent. I love how his powers are from the cartoons. That's pretty cool. That is cool. I like that too. But the pay-per-view I just watched tonight from Impact Wrestling was Johnny Impact, formerly John Morrison from WWE, or Johnny Mundo from Lucha Underground. He faced Austin Aries in the main event. That was a pretty good main event. Pretty good show overall, in my opinion. I think they're doing better than they used to. Impact Wrestling is actually doing pretty good right now. What do you guys got planned for your YouTube channels? What videos do you guys have? I've got some DVD reviews. If you guys want me to review anything from my collection, which doesn't matter really what you name, I probably have it. You can let me know and I'll review it. Just whatever you guys think I should do on my channel. My channel, of course, is MarkBoy316, and I do mostly it's wrestling related, obviously, but I do pick up videos. I have movie reviews. I do wrestling stuff, like I said, and I've got vlogs. I do a variety of things. I do it for fun, basically, and I do it for you guys. That's why I do YouTube. I'm not in it for getting monetized. I'm not in it to make money, nothing like that. I just do it for fun because I enjoy it. Smash that like, people. Smash that like. Well, we got about 10 minutes left. Hopefully, some more people will come in. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I added you on PS4. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll make sure when I log on to my PS4 that I will add you too. Do you have WWE 2K19? I've got every game you can think of, from SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 all the way to 2K19. So, and I've got the Fighter Pro Wrestling game too. But yeah, I've got a PS3 and PS4. Both my names on there on my 360. I think 2K19 is a vastly improved game from 2K18. A lot of new changes. I think the game's pretty cool. I'm just waiting for that first patch update for 2K19 and the first DLC. You can get Ricochet, EC3, the War Raiders, Leo Rush, and a couple of others. So it's pretty cool. Great DLC there. I actually like 60. 2K 14 was awesome. I think it was the best out of the 2K series. And right now, 19 is probably right up there. And I always liked 16 for some reason because I had to do with Stone Cold Steve Austin, my favorite wrestler of all time. He's my number one all time favorite wrestler, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Former US and television champ. He was tag champ by Pillman. And like I said, won the 96 King of the Ring, 3-time Royal Rumble winner. Just Austin was the man. I liked him as Steve Austin. I liked him as Stone Cold. I liked his promos he cut in ECW too. It was cool. Well, thank you very much for adding me to PS4. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think there's too many people on here doing too many wrestling related live streams, and I think I'm gonna start doing this a lot more. I enjoy talking about wrestling. I can talk about wrestling when I'm blue in the face, and I hope you guys will come in and join me when I'm on. I would appreciate that very much. I don't have WWE 2K19. Okay, okay, that's cool. Some people don't like the 2K franchise or the 2K series, but and some people like SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, which I think was the best out of the SmackDown vs. Raw games. I think Here Comes the Pain was awesome, and No Mercy was awesome, and some of the old school games were a lot better than the ones they have now. But as far as 2K19 is concerned, I think it's better than 15, 16, 17 put together, and 18 put together. I just think they got a lot of new features in it, and it's got a lot of content. I also got MLB The Show, which is an awesome game. I enjoy playing sports games. I like baseball. After that game too, I played some Madden. I played NHL. I played uh, some of the Lego games. Actually, I did play Knack. Great game if you can find it for free or download a great game. I played Mortal Kombat 10. I played Street Fighter. I like fighting games too. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. Awesome. Yes. Action games and sports games are probably the ones I played the most on PS4 and 3 and the Nintendo. Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, Punch Out, Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, Zelda 1, Zelda 2. So many great games. Oh, got 3 people in here. I think somebody else is in here. That's cool. Yay. Who else is in here? Who else is here? Says I got 3 people and 2 likes. Be sure to smash that like button. I'm new to the live stream, and it's my first one actually. The new Spider-Man game looks pretty damn good. They said that looks like a good game for PS4. Holy crap! You're welcome. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you very much. 55 minutes in, almost an hour live stream for my first one. Not bad. Not bad. My other hobbies, of course, other than watching wrestling, is hanging out with friends, playing video games, uh, stuff like that. Watch YouTube videos, make YouTube videos, and stuff like that. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I am 42 years old. You guys can ask me anything you want in the live groups, anything at all. I'm here to answer any questions, wrestling related or not. I do got 18, so, but I do want 2K19. Ah, cool. I thought 18 had a lot of bugs though. Oh my god, man, a lot of issues and bugs. Like you play an 8-man match on 2K18, it was lagging, it slowed down. Play on 19, doesn't matter what console you play it on, it runs smoothly. That's great. 2K19's got the big head mode, which is pretty ridiculous, but pretty cool, pretty fun. You got career mode, showcase mode is back. The career mode is all voice acted. It's a lot better. It's like kind of like a Road to WrestleMania's back from the old SmackDown versus Raw games. They've got you can cash in money in the bank at any time. You can do a custom money in the bank. The AI can cash in on you at any time, so that's pretty cool. A lot of great features they put in. The gameplay is faster, which makes the gameplay better. And I just thought they added so much more this year. And I hope 2K20 is going to even be even better. I usually get almost all the achievements and the trophies, I should say, in all the wrestling games except for the online ones, because obviously most of them don't have online anymore. But 18 and 19, if they still do, I would like to get the online trophies, but some of them are hard as hell. And I don't usually play online because I usually got my butt whooped. However, I always play all the games on normal. I do put it on legend and hard when it has to do with a trophy, and it's no problem. I can still get the trophy, so I can play on legend if I wanted to. I just like to keep the game on normal. I think it gives you a better experience if you play the game on normal. And 2K19 is harder than 2K18. We're heading in close to an hour in the stream here. Pretty cool. I've got 3 people in here and 2 likes. So keep smashing that like. Like I said, ask any questions you want. I'm here to answer anything you guys want. Talk about anything. All right, we're past the hour mark. I want to thank everybody who joined me for my live stream. Thank you very much for coming in. And if you happen to watch this after the fact, thank you very much for watching. Hope you like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. And I hope to do more of these. This is pretty cool. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Now, how can I end this? Right here.